Mama D and I have got the house completely sheetrocked, and now we're going to start mudding and taping all of these seams around the ceilings, around the wall corners, the seams between sheetrock panels. And everybody's got their own way of doing the joint compound and the floating and all that kind of stuff. My preference is to do it a way where I don't have to sand. I hate sanding. I hate going over and over and over things, and I tend to be more of like a utilitarian too. So all the tools that I use, I buy this plastic putty knife assortment from Home Depot, and then I also use a bread pan or a joint compound pan. It has these little scrapers on the edge, so when you're mudding you can clean your trowel off like that and keep your joint compound in here. So I use those plastic knives to actually put the tape on the wall, and then I use this knife and this bread pan to float those walls out and make all the finishes nice and smooth. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say there's no way you can put joint compound on a wall without having to sand unless it just looks like crap. Well, I disagree with that, because I've done several houses where I have done the floating and did not sand at all. In Chris and Becky's house, they wanted to sand. We did a couple of places where we sanded, and then, well, just kind of quit because really realized it wasn't necessary. And in their house, their texture was very, very fine, so it still worked out well. I hate sanding. I hate doing drywall. I hate painting. I pretty much don't like building a house, but it is what it is. So anyway, you can join me and see how we tape and float walls and do corner beads and all that cool stuff. So stick around.
I'm free and it feels like my heart's exploding, like I could touch the sky. All the plans that I have made finally become real.
I buy these boxes of pre-mixed mud, and I take it out of the box, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and then in this 5-gallon bucket I'll add just maybe a cup of water, not really to thin it out, but it just seems to kind of help it mix up a little bit better. So I get it mixed up until it's just a little bit thicker than like pancake batter. Yeah, I'm sure glad we're going to be having splash guard there. Because I'm not real sure that I can get it. I'm still going to try. Alright. Now I'm going to put corner beads on this wall here, and the corner beads that I get are the bullnose. They're rounded, so they come in 10-foot lengths. This is 8-foot wall here, so I got to cut it down, and I'll show you how I do those. They come in a plastic and a metal that's paper backed. I prefer the metal that's paper backed just because the mud seems to adhere it to the wall a lot better than the plastic, so that's the reason I opt for those. Also, I've used the plastic before and it tends to crack a lot, and the paper doesn't, because it's, I don't know, bond is better, or the expansion is different between plastic and paper, but the paper works a lot better. So that's what I'm going to use here on this wall. baby.
You're very good. We still have a little bit more to do. We need to put some trim up by the ceiling, wipe off some texture that got bumped up there. That won't take much. And then the flooring in this room is pretty much done. Oh, we need to frame out the closet. But it's almost done. A few more outlets. Steve's got some ordered. And a little bit of trim around the doors. But then we have our washer and dryer. This will get pushed back a little more because we have to wait. We're going to wait till after the floor. We got these lights here that Steve put in. I love them. I was kind of concerned about this being a dark area and if there'd be enough light, but it's plenty of light. Plus, he put in this little lit up makeup mirror magnifier that I love. And then the bathroom, we're going to tile the wall straight ahead. Toilet will go straight ahead. we'll do a whole video on the toilet. And then we got the little water heater closet. So, on into here, and I bought some decorations after Christmas on clearance, so just put that up there for now to kind of hide or whatever, draw attention to it. Still got a few more cabinets to put in and all that. I can hardly wait till I show you the island that we're going to create ourselves. Can't get a copyright hit. Whoops, I had to go turn the volume down. So I can hardly wait to show you the island we're going to make. Oh my gosh, it's going to be cool. I hope it turns out cool. Anyway, what else? And then just all this that we're wrapping up, and we'll do a deck out there at some point for a barbecue. And we love it.
Okay, Mama D's pretty happy with the house so far. We got a lot of things going on. A couple of things that I'll touch on. You know, we got the inverter, the recessing done on these, and then here you see these vents. And these vents are so that the air can flow. I put these on because the cables and wiring that goes into these inverters, you know, little kids and little fingers could get in there, and so that just sort of protects everything. And then we just use these little deflectors under the fans that I got at Home Depot, and blows the air right out the bottom. It works great. Real happy with that so far. This is an actual Windows 10 server that we're using for our smart home system. This is the central brains for all of the intelligence in the house. I'll explain that more in another video. This one is an Android tablet, and it's running MQTT traces for the packets that are going back and forth on the network, so I can just kind of debug everything, make sure it's working properly. Everything's working great so far. I've got a router up there that does our wired and wireless routing for the internet. Everything's coming together really good. And then in here, this is where all of the editing takes place for the video that you're watching right now. Is gonna be done here, and it's not what I'm used to. Like in Colorado, we had a system that was a full desktop system with a huge monitor, and I was really able to do a lot with it. This isn't quite as fun, but it does get the job done. Okay, Mama D and I really appreciate you joining us, and it's a lot of work building a house, and it's even more work trying to edit videos on top of that. But we really enjoy sharing our lives with you, and we thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Now I gotta go cook.